Hey, what's up, Jasmy fam? This is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, the channel that always has your back and tells it like it is. Well, today's video is a response to a post on Twitter yesterday all about Jasmy and who exactly has been selling. So I went ahead and did a little digging, and I think I've got the answers here in this video. Now, the challenge was, is it a developer or not? And we can kind of come to some conclusions here. I don't know if it's 100% definitive, but it's pretty close. So that being said, that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. I will be telling you whether I think the bottom is in. Currently, I am definitely leaning that way, all right? So that being said, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit the like button. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you click the bell, you'll be made aware whenever I post time-sensitive content, which is exactly what this video is. Now, let's get it going. All right, so this video was inspired by this tweet right here, posted yesterday by Captain Jasmy, that says, "Is this the final dip? Is this the time to invest more to get the best value for money? Is this the time to wait?" And says, I remain very bullish on Jasmy and cannot wait to see what the future offers, crypto. And to that effect, I posted the following. I said, Dev Dump looks to have peaked 3 days ago, February 24th. Hodlers continue to rise. I want to show you that here on TradingView, kind of what that looks like. So you can see here, this is taken right here from Coinbase. And obviously, if we're looking at volume, look at this massive red spike here on the 24th, right? That's kind of where it peaked. And it looks like it's going down from there. If we click on the next one here, we've got, who is this? Bitfinex. So the exact same thing that we're looking at, right? So we had a big spike right here on the 24th, and we've gone down from there. Going further, let's see here. So this is KuCoin. Again, you can see the spike and the selling volume trailing off. So basically, it looks like we did indeed peak on the 24th with whomever has been unloading. Now, going back to the tweet, so I said Dev Dump, right? So the rumor mill on this thing all along has been that it's developers or a developer dumping it, right? And the theory is that there are numerous Jasmy wallets that are sitting at right around 500 million tokens. There's a few others at 400 million, etc. And that that is who's been dumping this, right? Now, you can't actually see anywhere when you look at Etherscan exactly which wallet is owned by whom, but what you can do is you can track the transactions. Now, I would say that in my prior video that I did, I think last week on this, I did not say developer because it is really hard to track. But everybody keeps saying, no, it's developers. I had someone comment saying, no, it's developer. Okay, so I said developer. But that being said, we got a response down here from this person that says, is it a dev wallet by speculation or fact? So please post a screenshot to verify. Huge difference between distribution and developer. Okay, fair enough. Just hearing the words dev wallet thrown about, so frivolous with little proof. Dev wallet is clearly marked also. Now this person says when a dev wallet sends coins to another wallet that sends coins to exchanges, it's quite obvious. So 95% is distribution. If they aren't selling off right now, I can't imagine the price once they start selling off. This is just the beginning of the dump then. And this person says, prove it is a dev wallet because now you just sound like the other clowns. It's not hard to post a simple screenshot. In fact, there's 100 if you can prove it is it as 100% a dev wallet. Okay, so Challenge accepted. So here we go. Here's what I dug into this. All right. So first of all, going to coin market cap. So these are the top Jasmy wallets. All right. Also, I had mentioned in my post that the hodlers continues to go up, and that is indeed the fact. You can see that here. I'll show that real quick. So you can see here, we keep adding more and more people holding Jasmy, which is a great thing, right? Now, going back down to these wallets here. So these are the top 20 wallets of Jasmy holders. And in particular, I was able to find one wallet that has been unloading roughly, I think it was 900 million plus coins. And I was able to trace it back to this number 5 wallet right here with 3.5%. All right. So let me show you this because it is eye-opening. So here's the wallet in particular. This wallet right here kept coming up again and again in the transfers on Etherscan. All right. So in terms of total transfers of this wallet, let me go back here. I'll show you. 2,467 transfers, almost all of which are out, right? And you can see here, I mean, look at them. Here's one even 5 minutes ago, out 1.5 million Jasmy. Prior to that, 998,000 Jasmy. And you can go down the list. Every single one of these is out. So the way I kind of started tracking this was I had to go back to the beginning. But before I do that, let me just show you what this looks like back at this analytics page. So roughly in November, this wallet went from having 217,000 Jasmy to it exploded to nearly 900 million per the chart, right? And you can see it, it kind of, steadily goes down, steadily goes down. This is kind of what you'd expect. And then right about here, so this is January 29th, it starts absolutely dumping. Look at this. So it dumped all these Jasmy coins here, all the way down, went up a little bit, dumped some more, went up a little bit, dumped some more. And today it shows it at roughly 434,000. This is down from over 900 million. So this wallet in particular has been absolutely unloading. Okay. Now, going back to the transfers. So, one thing I would say with trying to decipher this on Etherscan is this is really, really complicated. And I feel like Etherscan could use a massive update to make this data more usable. It's really not very usable in its current format, and tracing it is very complicated and it doesn't work well at all. And it would be really nice if they could do a big update for this. But this is basically what we have to work with here. And the person that said, "Hey, you could definitely see this by a dev if that's who indeed did it." There is no indicator that says developer or anything like that on this. All you can go by really is how many coins are kind of going in or out, right? So in this one in particular, if we go to the last page here, let me scroll down a little bit. So there it is right there, right? So you can see 2 massive transactions. These are like kind of like the only couple of ones that come into this thing. So here's one at 500,000, and here's one at looks like about 900 million. All right, fair enough. So who'd that come from? So we click the address here. Let's see who this is. So let's see, we're loading. Okay, fine. There we go. So here are transactions going in and out of this thing. This wallet in particular, you don't see it anywhere on here. So let's go to the next page. So here we go. Out 900 million, right? Here's what I wanted to show you in particular. So here's where they came in. This is the telling part, right? So we've got 499, 999, 999 million, and they even added one for each of these to make it an even 900 million tokens that they could then send out to that address. So really, these transactions in from this wallet here and that wallet there are basically a 500 million transaction. This is the one that everybody is saying this is devs because it's the 500 million, right? Again, the 400 million, again, same thing, that are going into this wallet here. So I think, let me see if I can trace if it was this one or the other one. Let's see, let's load this. Okay, there you go. Coming in from this wallet here, 500 million, OX7B8DA. So let's go back here. Let's see. No, that's not it yet. So we're not there yet. Okay, so that's where it came from. We'll go back even further. Okay, transferred in OX10287. 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 So there it is right there. So you can see that basically it went from one of the top 5 wallets to then one of these, that was at 500,000 and another one at 400,000. It then went together to that next wallet at 900,000 total, and then they have been absolutely dumping it the entire month of February. So, going back to the original post of can you show a screenshot, that is basically the trail that this thing follows. So we have one of the top 5 Jasmy wallets distributing 900 million coins to 2 different wallets. One got 500 million, one got 400 million. From that, those were both sent to another wallet at 900 million, and that wallet has been just dumping it the entire month of February. So, where does that leave us? Well, I don't know for certain if these 500 million wallets that are visible here, I don't know if these are for certain developers. They could be, right? Maybe, maybe not. But this is what everybody is insinuating, that it's the developer wallets that are at 500,000 that are dumping it. And that does look to be indeed the case. If these are developer wallets, that it's one of these at 500,000, another one at 400, they sold it, or they sent it to the wallet at 900 total, and then that wallet has been unloading it. So that is really the best you could do. I do think, obviously, Etherscan, it sure would be nice if they had some kind of little indicator to say, is this a developer? Or, who exactly is this that's making these transactions? It's not there at the moment. And so the best thing you can do is follow the trail. And, that's really the beauty of blockchain, is that you can follow the trail back as far as you want to go. So, going to the scammers, the guy and his rapper wife that ripped off Bitfinex all those years ago, this is how you track them down, is you follow the transactions, because every single transaction is recorded. What's anonymous is who is making them behind this wallet, right? All we have is an address to go by. But eventually you can kind of trace it all the way back to the very beginning of where those coins came from in the first place. And so now we are back here with the main wallet that I wanted to show you, that was the one that was dumped. And I'll go back to the analytics one last time. And once this loads here, you'll be able to see that it basically has just been dumping pretty much the entire month of February, right? It went from 900 million Jasmy to just 434,000 as of today. So for anybody wondering why the price has been tanking, this is why. It's this wallet right here, unloading those two at 500 million and 400 million, potentially developers, because I don't really know. You know, that's one thing with Jasmy that I would say is that nowhere in their white paper, there is no tokenomics anywhere that you can find around the distribution of these coins to these wallets. That is not listed. That is not public information. And Jasmy themselves have been somewhat mum on this topic. They have said absolutely nothing about the price going down, which would lead me to believe that they know where these coins are being held, and whoever's selling them there is simply selling them. And it leads me to believe, I think they're aware of it. They know who's doing it, whatever. And therefore, you know, it's not any big surprise or shock to them. Where it is a shock is to the retail investor that doesn't understand, well, why does Jasmy keep tanking? You know, this seems like a great project. There's tons and tons and tons of bullish news. Well, it keeps tanking because this wallet in particular decided to unload 900 million coins over the course of the month of February. So that's why it bottomed out. Now, the positive thing here is that looking at TradingView, you can see with the volume that it looks like it is tapering off. So, you know, at some point, could another one of those wallets at 500 million start unloading? Sure. Yeah, it could. But it looks like this main wallet that's been selling is finally done, right? So it peaked out on the 24th with all the unloading they've been doing. And you can follow it here in the volume bars. I mean, it follows the exact pattern of that wallet that goes all the way here through February, and then it starts trailing off. So what I'm getting at in all of this is that I think with what appears to be that wallet done unloading, right? Because they only have 434,000 that they could sell at this point. It looks like everything is leveling out. So the bottom line for what I'm saying is, for right now, for all the information we have, this thing is bottomed out, which means that if you're going to invest in Jasmy, now's the time. All right. That being said, could some of those other wallets that are holding 500 million tokens start selling at some point? Yeah, they could. They clearly could. Do I know 100% whether that is a developer or not? No, I don't. But I would assume that it probably is, because I don't really know why, in terms of a structure, why you would have all of these random wallets with 1%. That seems kind of odd. And as I said earlier, Jasmy has never publicly commented on this. They don't share it in the white paper. They don't share any of this token distribution regarding wallets. So really, you just need to follow the trail, and that's where the trail leads. So summing this up, going back to Twitter, follow the address with the 500 and the 400 million transactions, and that is where it could be potentially from a developer. All right? So I don't know if I won the $100, but that's my story. So that's it. Hopefully that makes sense, everybody. Here at the Keeping It Real Finance channel, we need your support. All of the content on this channel is entirely organic, meaning we did the video on a topic that we simply like, or we did it because of a request from one of you, our viewers. So that being said, if you enjoyed today's video and would like to support the channel, there are multiple ways you can do that to help us to continue to create and level up our content. Our affiliate links will be available in the video description to cover platforms we endorse and use ourselves. Support the channel today and earn sign-up bonuses along the way. We also have a merch shop available with links below the video or directly by visiting KIRfinance.myspreadshop.com, where we offer tons of great designs and product options. We've got everyone in the family covered. Help support us by picking up merch and sharing your photo on social media. We may even send you an NFT. Speaking of NFTs, at OpenSea.io we have our NFT series, The Liberty or Death Crossroads, available now. Pick one up today and enjoy special upcoming perks and exclusive content with our planned upcoming courses, Patreon, and Discord group. If you're a reader and simply looking to step up your game in personal finance, I also wrote a book in 2015 titled Driving Through Potholes: Financial Strategy and Life Lessons for Those Looking to Rediscover the American Dream. The book is available now at Amazon in Kindle and paperback. And lastly, if you'd simply like one-on-one consulting, feel free to reach out anytime at keepingitrealsince1982@gmail.com. We greatly appreciate your support today, and now let's get back to the video. Alright, so for some final thoughts today. So if indeed it is the developers holding the wallets with 500 million coins or 400 million coins, then yes, we can pretty definitively say that this is who is dumping. 2 transactions from each of those wallets over to another one, 900 million coins that have just been unloaded over the entire month of February. That wallet has now all but dried up, all right? So, that being said, should we continue this slide that we've been on? No, I don't think we should. Regarding the team at Jasmy, do we have any definitive information on who this is and how those wallets are broken up, right? No, we don't. We don't know any of that. Can we see on Etherscan if this is a developer? No, we cannot. We can only see the transactions. We can follow the transactions. Do we know who is holding these wallet addresses? No. But can we trace it all the way back to one of the top 5 Jasmy addresses? Yes, we can. So that being said, I think the current downtrend is over. Now, if we have more developer wallets that suddenly decide that, hey, you know, we're going to start selling too, could that happen? Yeah, it could, because there are still more wallets that have 500 million tokens in them, 400 million, etc. So those are still out there in space, right? But we've had a ton of bullish news on Jasmy lately. Recommend checking out my previous video if you want to see all that bullish news. And in terms of the chart itself, in that video, I stayed away from saying, it's developers dumping, right? Even though I read all the comments of people saying that. And then, of course, after I posted the video, everybody said, no, it's still developers dumping, right? So is it developers dumping? Well, it appears so. It definitely appears so, right? You know, outside of having, you know, a hidden webcam shot of the developer actually dumping it, there's not really a whole lot else to go on here. Now, I would say, you know, Etherscan, for as much information as it does have, it is really hard to make it usable, okay? Really not very user-friendly at all. So I really wish Etherscan could do an update. I think there's a lot of ground to be made up and some advances here. But that being said, bottom line with Jasmy as a project, I am still very bullish on it. I still buy it every day. I think I'm almost to, you know, 20,000 Jasmy or something. Whatever. I just keep buying it because I believe in the team. I think it's a really good project. I like where it's headed. And I think this is a short-term issue. Now, hopefully this video has brought some light on it to exactly what's been happening and why it's been going down, so more people understand this. And moving forward, I think, you know, hopefully that's the end of that one. But that being said, there's still a lot more wallets sitting out there with 500 million tokens in them. So could those start unloading at some point, depending on who it is? Sure, because we don't really know what the schedule is for that, right? So the bottom line here is that, am I bullish on Jasmy? Yes, I am. I'm still bullish on it. That's why I keep posting videos on it. That's why I keep investing in it. Am I worried about this short-term downturn? No, because by all accounts, it looks like it's over. That wallet only has 400,000 Jasmy left. It could be unloading those shortly, and then essentially the bottom is in, all right? So, you know, if you're ever going to look at picking up a project token, you know, you want to pick it up when there's low demand, right? That's when the price is the lowest. When there's high demand, the price is the highest. So now's the time, if you've been following Jasmy, to keep on adding. Whatever that looks like, whatever you're doing, you know, there is no perfect answer, silver bullet, anything like that. But overall, still a very good project. And it would be nice, you know, if the team could maybe share a little more detail on this for exactly who all of those wallets are at 500 million tokens, right? That would be a lot, that would shed a little more light on this for what's happening here with those transactions. But this current downturn, by all accounts, does appear to be over. All right. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget that I'm also on Twitter at KIR Finance, where you can find me tweeting and retweeting on a regular basis. Check me out there. And lastly, for a friendly reminder, this is Jesse with Keeping It Real Finance, channel that always has your back, tells it like it is, and I will see you on the next one. Later.